Speaker Coughlin came to our committee meeting when this bill came up. He testified. We were pleased to see New Jersey take seriously the requirements of the 20 hours a week for recipients of these federal programs for either work, volunteer, or be enrolled in school. However, Assemblyman Azariti and I, as we were discussing it, were not very happy to see in the language that it seemed a lot of this language was tailored towards being incredibly critical of the federal government regarding these eligibility requirements for participation in New Jersey Family Care and the SNAP program. We support the bill's promotion of volunteerism and approve community service opportunities, but the bill says this specifically. The legislature fears that the requirements under the One Big Beautiful Bill Act will inadvertently push thousands of New Jersey Family Care and SNAP beneficiaries out of these programs due to paperwork overload, administrative filing backups, and confusion regarding compliance and challenges in submitting documentation to demonstrate compliance. That's language from the bill. We don't believe this finding should be accepted without scrutiny, and we should all put our names to this. New Jersey is ultimately responsible for administering both New Jersey Family Care, and we are responsible for administering SNAP. While the federal government provides the funding and establishes eligibility requirements, New Jersey is responsible for determining eligibility, verifying compliance, processing applications, maintaining records, and administering these programs. Now, in the budget hearings also, Assemblyman Ganamort, my colleague here in District 24, also pushed back on the concept that this was an issue initiated by the federal government when New Jersey, embarrassingly, has an abysmal record of accuracy in administering these programs. So it's a bit disingenuous to allude to the fact in this legislation that the federal government is the problem, when indeed New Jersey had a 34% error rate in SNAP. 1 out of every $3 was distributed in error. Nearly a third was overpayment. In the subsequent year, 14.7% error rate. So we were getting better. 14%, that ain't good. Then when we look at our our Medicaid, we just received a report that said $233 million in fraud was recovered. So thank God it came after the fact, but I don't know if we're asleep at the wheel. But to blame the federal government for anything when in fact we're receiving $1 billion more from the federal government this year. New Jersey's cutting $266 million. We'll get to that later. The federal government is giving us $1 billion more, yet for some reason we have this. So again, we applaud Speaker Coughlin for trying to expand with us volunteer opportunities. Volunteerism is an absolutely valid option to earn these benefits for able-bodied adults who don't have children, who aren't pregnant, small children, I should say. If you're responsible for small children, pregnant women, if you have any mental or physical disability, you are exempt. This is able-bodied adults 20 hours a week. We cannot say the federal government is doing anything wrong here. New Jersey has to get its house in order. That is why we put this minority statement. When you look at the bill, you will see our full statement attached permanently, for good, to that bill, because in order to support it, that needed to be made clear in this legislation. Thank you.